there anything better than a refreshing drink on a hot summer's night? Hello there. For those of you watching for the first time, I am Uncle Bubba, and this is my digital mailbox where you send me physical mail and I send you a digital response. This is our 4th episode. The show has already exceeded so many of my expectations. I never thought we would get past show number 3, and here we are for a quarter show. I can't wait. Now, the rumors going around town all week are that this letter here is from Zachary. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm anxious to figure out myself. It's very slim. So there was a part of me that thought maybe my nieces and nephews are just sending me checks now, which would be very delightful, although not as delightful as the artwork. So let's open this up and have a look, shall we? All right. Oh, all right. I think we have a lot here. Does not say who it's from. I believe I'm going with he doesn't sign his artwork. That's how mysterious and aloof he is. A great artist who just puts his artwork forward and doesn't need to put his quill at the bottom and sign it. For him, it's all about the art. It's about what he gives. It's about seeing, not feeling. It's been a long day. All right, you ready? Hello, I love your show. Thank you. Off to a great start. This picture is Kid Antibody. The guy on the left is Vaccine. These sound like they're very helpful superheroes in our day and age that can fight the infections that are now the supervillains. Man, the one in the center, are fighting Captain COVID. Whoa! I don't know if this is something Zachary has made up himself because it's so mind-blowing that he has such intellectual capacity and such imagination to take real-life danger and turn it into a mythology superhero. But again, that's what all the greats have done. They've taken reality and they've turned it into fantasy. And it's through the fantasy that we can see what is truly the danger. All right, I have a question. What are your drawings on the wall? Okay, we can see a few here. That's a cat who kind of has like Elvis kind of hair, Elvis Presley. That one is a guy who has his mouth duct tape shape. I used to have all these available on the internet. I think my site, I kept having, the price went up, so I didn't pay. But they all had names. I think he was Don't Tell or something like that. He was like Don't Tell a Lie, and he was Cool Cat. I can't even remember. Next to him is a very Native American looking skull. He's got the Native American headdress on, but his face is a skull. Again, I do have the names for all these. I will send you all the pictures later. But as long as we are on the subject of artwork on my wall, some of you may know the very first piece of artwork ever on my wall here in Passaic was a painting that Zachary made for me. It was the very first thing I put on my wall. Before any of my drawings, before any of Katie's or Josh's or Luke's drawings, it was something I got from Zachary that he gave me right before I left. And it's still there. It's been there for almost 9 years now. That is a long time. And it is signed, "Sincerely, your biggest fan," which, thank you. All right, so, whoa, we can clearly see the superheroes, and there is a signal similar to the bat signal from Batman, but instead of having a bat on it, it's a V for the vaccine. Is that his name? Yes, for vaccine. So he's seeing the vaccine sign on the wall, and he's jumping to action. He has very unusual hair there. It's kind of squiggly out there. It's a cool dude. He seems like a pretty cool guy, although with such unique hair, I think it would be somewhat difficult for him to disguise when he's not being a superhero, unless when he is just regular. In his regular life, he just plucks those out. So a little harder for him to be seen. Antibody has a very round body there, with the A being crossed out. He seems like a very friendly man. His eyelids are very dark and almost like over and almost covered over. So he almost appears to be very tired. Perhaps due to all the fighting of crime all over the world. I mean, this is not something that is just in Metropolis or Gotham City. This is all over the world. So these superheroes, it's like Santa, who just does it on one night. These guys have been doing it for the past 3 months. So it's understandable that he does not look his best in this picture. Perhaps he could get a little makeup touch-up in that. And ooh, that villain, the ninja, he looks very scary. Really, I like his spear weapon. Very dangerous. He almost has like a crown on, if you can see. Like he is very much proud of his work, so much so that he is not just the boss, he is the king of villainy. And the city got a lot of old brick, which I like to see in a city. I'm not a big fan of this new architecture. I like to see the old brick buildings, so they are in a very historic building. And great night sky. We've got a nice little crescent moon there, which I like to see. It's not a full moon yet, and we have all the little stars out in the sky. So this is a nice night scene where two heroes are in search of their greatest villain. Will this be the night they catch him? Possibly. I doubt so. Maybe. May not be for at least another year or so. I think Batman will have caught the Joker 100 times before this villain goes away. But what's important is that people doing the right thing care and are fighting for the right thing. And these two heroes, they show us the way. They empower us. And it's just a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So thank you very much to my biggest fan. I know who you are. And to all of you out there who have contributed and have gotten me to 4 shows. As I said, it's a milestone I never thought that I could make. Granted, I do have 5 nieces and nephews, but with all of you, combining the mail, I have made it all the way up to 4 shows. 100% of my nieces and nephews have now contributed to the show, and I am overwhelmed by the contributions. And I'd like to thank you all. And I'd like to say good night, and hope all of you are well. Hopefully I can see you all soon. The restrictions they're starting to lighten up a little bit. So maybe if not this month, hopefully by next month we can all see each other, even if we have to stand 6 feet apart. So be it. Until next time, I may be an essential worker, but your letters are essential. To Uncle Bubba. Have a good night.